Hey guys, what's up? It's Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. So I actually made a story on my Instagram and I took a poll asking if anyone would actually take my advice on certain tips and tricks when it comes to anything with makeup, and I did have a lot of responses. A lot of people did say yes, and then after that I had like an open-ended questionnaire thing asking, okay, like if you said yes, then what are some tricks or tips that you would like me to cover? A lot of people did say they would take my advice, but not many people did answer that question, telling me specifically what they wanted from me. So I figured I am just going to make this a new little session on my YouTube channel, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take 60 seconds to explain one little makeup trick or tip. It'll be something new every single video, and I have decided to call it 60 seconds with Sydney. Keep in mind this 60 seconds with me is only going to be makeup related, just because I feel like that is what I'd like to talk about. You know, maybe if it comes down to it, maybe I'll do a little 60-second cover of a song. You never know. I'm full of surprises, honey. So the first tip that someone asked me to do is to cover baking my face. So I'm actually in the middle of filming an everyday makeup routine right now, but I figured I'd pause in the middle of it. And obviously this video is going to be a little more than 60 seconds just because I did have that little intro, but after this, these videos will be 60 seconds and 60 seconds only, so you can just quick get your tip from me, get a little advice, and work your magic on your own and move on with the rest of your day. Like I said, the first tip that someone asked me to cover is baking. So really all baking is just putting translucent powder or any kind of brightening powder on your face to set your foundation and your concealer. So most of the time this is separate from setting powder. Loose translucent powder is typically what people will use to bake their face. So you'll pretty much cover certain areas of the face for this, where normally setting powder you put all over your face. At least that's what I would do. You got your beauty blender, you dip it in the translucent. So it really all depends how sharp you want your contour or bronzer to look on your face. So right now I only have some bronzer on. I didn't actually contour my face today, but by baking my face, it'll almost look like I did actually put in the effort to contour my face today, but I didn't. And the main purpose of this is just to create a creaseless, flawless finish on your face, and that's really all it is. It also helps brighten up your under eyes if you choose to use brightening powder as opposed to translucent powder. It's really all up to you. So I'm gonna take my translucent powder, and basically you're taking it from like the middle of your ear, and it depends how sharp you want it to look. I know some people only do it right in the back corner of their face. I know some makeup gurus take it all the way across their face. It really, again, depends on how snatched you want your contour to look. You just make the straightest line you possibly can. You'll do this on both sides of your face. I like to take it to about, maybe if you come down in the middle of my eye, around there. Then we'll touch up a little bit on the chin, and then I'll take the other end of my beauty blender, dip it in the translucent, and then I'll put this under my eyes. So this will help create a creaseless look under my eyes, because we all know that my bags they can be a little unbearable. It may also help if you use a smaller beauty blender to use under your eyes, just to really focus on your under eyes so it's not getting everywhere. But if it is translucent, it should just brush away and not really make a difference once you're done with it. Typically you want your nose contour to be done before you do this, but since I am doing an everyday makeup look, I'm not getting into all of the nose contour because I don't really do that if I am just doing a quick 15-minute makeup look, and then I'm just patting it into my forehead. You can also dabble it on the center of your nose as well. Again, your nose contour beforehand will give you that really snatched look. Okay, so I have baked my face. I put the powder under my eyes, on my forehead, my nose, chin. Again, this is all your call, how snatched you want your face to look. So the longer you leave it on, the sharper of a line underneath your contour bronzer will look. I'll usually leave it on for around 5 to 10 minutes. No more than that. After that, you'll have a nice baked, creaseless, flawless looking, beautiful face like so. Okay, so I brushed away all of my translucent powder that was baking on my face. You can see that all of the areas that I did it in is more brightened. So underneath my eyes, my forehead, nose, chin, and the lower third of my face. Now I feel like I can say that I have a more flawless finish. From there, you can keep going with the rest of your makeup routine. And that is why and how you bake your face. I'll catch you guys in the next segment of 60 Seconds with Sydney. Bye!